Okay, it is now time for me to run these lines into the fuel pump, um, feed and return, and I'll show you guys what I do. Let's go. Alright, so here I am. I should be using a drill, but it will take more time. So here's the fuel pump assembly. It looks pretty ratty because it is. So what I am gonna do here is these two, you squeeze this tab, these two tabs are here, and you pull. So this is a quick fitting. So that is going to mount here, facing up, and from there I'm going to make a hole inside of the cover, and that should come up somewhere around here. And yeah, so now I need to mount that and then figure out how I'm gonna get everything else in check. Alright, ladies and gents, let's see if I can get this to stick. Oh, there we go. So this is how this is gonna run. I put some honeycomb stuff on this, so it's pretty dirty because all the dirt is sticking to it, but it's still pretty clean under there. Anyway, so this here is what it's gonna look like. This is the setup that I'm gonna go with. So these two will be facing up. I'm gonna mark them and make a incision here and here where both of the exits gonna be, and this will be moving with the line, so I'll be able to mount the line on this, push it through and screw on, and that's it. She's primed and ready to roll. So I'm gonna mark it, cut out these two holes and hook her on and see how she goes. Alright guys, so here's a rundown. These fittings are completely snugged, no movement. So this is my feed, and that goes to the swirl pod sludge tank, and this is my return coming from the sludge tank. So this is how it looks like from, but it's behind the back seat, and this is what it looks like from the front. So the back one is that's feed into the pod, return from the pod. So the top would be return and the bottom would be feed. So I got my fittings in. This would be feed to the main pump. It's not tightened yet, so it's still loose, but this would be going to the engine. The two feed to the pumps will be at the bottom, going to the pump, going into a Y, a aeromotive fuel filter going in. So this will be going to the engine, and this will be coming from the engine, and that will be going right here, and it will be drawing from the two bottom and feeding it to the top. So the reason why I had this line going to the back into the tank, well, the top one, is just because by it being at the top, the swell pod will always have in fuel, um, and you don't want to run out of fuel, especially when you're in full boost. So anyway, so this is the configuration. I got my wires. I made my harness last night, and it's connected to those fuses. Those gonna run up in front of the car, and I want to control all of them manual, but I'll be controlling only one. The other one will be controlled by a hob switch. So as soon as it hit 20 psi, that pump will be turning on, and I should have adequate fuel. So this is the rundown. I just have to run one more line to that, and then the back end will be just about done. Just the wiring after this part, but all the fueling lines and everything is set up. Sweet. All right, on to the next one. Push it to the limit.